Hi, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, we will talk about a special type of polar equations which is a limmason. So this is actually the equation which is motivated by a heart-shaped graph, and so I'm eager to discuss this to you as part of a calculus class. Okay, so let's start now. But to start with our discussion today, we will have to consider the symmetries of this curve. Kasi sa rectangular coordinates, we consider the symmetry with respect to the x-axis, with the y-axis, and the origin. So in this case, we will have to get the symmetry in the event of the polar axis. We also have the pi over 2 axis and our pole. So parang version lang siya ng rectangular coordinate. In this case here, so ito yung ano natin polar axis, this one. This is our pi over 2 axis, and our pole here is this one. So parang origin. Yan. Okay. So how do we know that the equation is symmetric with respect to the polar axis? So in rectangular equation, magiging symmetric siya with respect to the x-axis if we replace all the values of y by negative y, and then we end up with the same equation. So similarly, ang mangyayari dito for polar axis, magiging siyang symmetric with respect to the polar axis if our r, negative theta, will be replaced by negative r pi minus theta. Or we can actually replace this by just r negative theta. And we end up having the same equation. For pi over 2 axis, malalaman natin siya if this is symmetric with respect to pi over 2 axis if so the r theta will be replaced by r pi minus theta or negative r negative theta, and we end up having the same equation. The equation will be symmetric with respect to the pole if your r theta will be replaced by negative r theta or r theta plus pi. And we end up having the same equation. So just take note of that. Your polar axis will have a replacement of either of these two. Your pi over 2 axis will either of these two. And then for your pole will either of these two, and you end up having the same equation. So let us try for consideration. Let's say our r squared is 2 cosine theta. So let's check if this is symmetric with respect to the polar axis. So anong sabi ni polar axis? Kapag papalitan natin either ng negative r or negative r pi minus theta or r minus negative theta. Okay, let's try to check that. So yung r theta, replace natin yan ng r negative theta. Okay, anong mangyayari? We have r squared is equal to 2 cosine of negative theta. However, we know for a fact that cosine function is an even function. So this means that this is the same as 2 cosine of theta. So therefore, it goes back to the original equation. So therefore, this equation is symmetric with respect to polar axis. Yan. Okay, now let's try to replace this by r pi minus theta. So in this case, guys, in-evaluate natin kung symmetric ba siya with respect to pi over 2. So solve natin that is r squared equals to cosine of pi minus theta. Remember, I can have 2, and then by virtue of our trigonometric identities, ano nga yun? Cosine theta, cosine pi rather, cosine theta plus sine pi, sine theta. And remember, sine pi is 0. So therefore, entirely this guys here is 0. And then cosine theta natin is negative 1. So we end up negative 2 cosine theta. Hindi na siya equal sa original, oh. So it fails to hold. Pero may iba pa, di ba? Anong sabi? It's either this one or this one. Sige nga, try natin. Try natin papalitan ng r, negative theta. When I replace negative r, you get r squared pa rin. Pero this is 2 cosine negative theta, which is 2 cosine of theta. It goes back to the original. So therefore, symmetric siya with respect to the pi over 2 axis. So lastly, let's double check if the equation is symmetric with respect to the pole. Okay, so yung r theta mo, you will replace that by negative r theta. Ang dali lang kasi r squared yan eh. So that means it goes back to original. So therefore, it is also symmetric with respect to the pole. So in other words, if we want to get the equation, tingnan natin, ano yung equation? That is 2 cosine theta. So 2 cosine theta. Dahil alam naman natin na symmetric siya with respect to the polar axis and it's symmetric with respect to the pole. So isang quadrant na lang siguro yung gagawin natin tapos gagayahin na lang natin kasi symmetry eh. Somewhere here is pi over 4. Mga somewhere here is mga pi over 6. And then somewhere here is, so here this is pi over 4, pi over 6, this is pi over 3. This one is the polar axis and the pi over 2 axis. So this is r squared equals 2 cosine theta. So when theta is 0, ang mangyayari, your r is plus or minus square root of 2. So, kunyari, mga ganito siguro, no? Square root of 2 kasi is less than 2 eh. So, mga ganito siguro. And then, may negative pa siya na version. So, mga ganito. But we don't actually care about this part here. Dito na lang tayo mag-focus kasi aawatin lang natin yung ibang parts eh. When this is pi over 6, the cosine of pi over 6, that's cosine 30 degrees. So that is square root of 2 over 2. So square root of 2. So your r is fourth root of 2. So mga somewhere here, no? And then when your theta is pi over 4, so that's square root of 2 over 2. Square root of 3 pala yun kanina. Sorry. Fourth root of 3 rather. And then square root of 2. Tapos, when this is pi over 3, so 1 half, square root of 1 half is square root of 2 over 2. So mga somewhere here. And then pi over 2, mas-zero siya, square root of 2 sa mga ganito. Basta parang ganito yung part niya. Parang ganito. Basta pag-aawatin natin to, pag ganon. And then pag ganon siya. Kasi di ba symmetric siya with respect to something. Yan. So if you have any question or clarification, please let me know. Don't worry, this is just illustration. Sa part na to parang tinamad ako. So we will just show a lot of graphing na lang para makita nyo. Basta introduction pa lang naman to. So now let's have the focus on why we're actually having this video. So let's have the introduction to special curves. So we call this as Lemmason. Okay. So a graph or the graph of an equation of the form r is equal to a plus or minus b cosine theta, or the other is a plus or minus b sine theta. So whatever is this, either of the two, this one is called a lemmason, provided that your a and b are positive. So if these are the lemmason, we have the following remarks. Number one, this is trace exactly one as theta varies on the closed interval AB. Number two, for the symmetry, for r equals a plus or minus b cosine theta, if I'm going to replace the r theta by r negative theta, then I'll get the same value. So which means that this equation is actually symmetric with respect to polar axis. Pero pag yung equation mo naman is eto, so if I'm gonna replace that by pi minus theta, yung theta mo dito is i-replace mo ng pi minus theta. So ito yung maapektuhan. It goes with the same equation. So this is symmetric with respect to pi over 2 axis. So ang tatandaan nyo is, if you have Lemmason's equations of this form, on this form, so kapag cosine siya, polar axis yung symmetry niya. Kapag sine siya, that is pi over 2 axis yung symmetry niya. Okay, let's consider this for example. So let's sketch the graph of r equals 1 plus 2 cosine theta. Yan. Okay, so this is a cosine. So we know for a fact this is symmetric with respect to the polar axis. So we don't actually care we don't want to get the value of those theta below the polar, this this vertical line kasi parang aawatin natin yung sa taas nun. So, in this case, I will make a table. So, you have theta and then your R. So, I'll go with, pag ito-drawing natin yan, so this is 0, mga somewhere here, correct me if I'm wrong, kunyari, perfect yung drawing ko, mga pi over 4 yan. Okay. Ito naman, this is pi over 6 and then this is pi over 3. Ano pang concern natin? We know this is pi over 2 eh. And then, we know this is pi. Mga dito siguro, correct me, this is 3 pi over 4. And then, ang 5 pi over 6 natin, mga dito, 5 pi over 6. And then, yung mga 2/3 pi, mga ganito. So, wala na tayong pakialam sa baba kasi aawatin lang natin yung anong mangyayari sa taas. So, when theta is 0, so that it means 0 to, that means your R here is 1 plus 2 cosine 0, which is just 1, so you get 3. Okay, what about when pi over 6? So, this is pi over 6, so therefore, cosine of 30, that is square root of 3 over 2, so naging 1 plus square root of 3. Okay. And then this is pi over 4. So this is 1 plus square root of 2. Kayo nang bahala ha to recheck the value kasi trigonometry knowledge na to eh. But if you actually don't know, you can use calculator, or if you want, you can actually review my previous videos regarding on getting the value, the exact value of trigonometric functions. Okay. And then pi over 3, when this is pi over 3, that's 1/2. So I'll get 2. When this is pi over 2, so of course that is 0. So maging 1 na lang ito. When this is 2 pi over 3, 2 pi over 3 is negative 1, so magiging 0. And then this is 3 pi over 4, 1 minus square root of 2. And then when this is 5 pi over 6, we have 1 minus square root of 3. And then lastly, when this is pi, we have negative 1. Okay, so let's graph this. When 0, 3 siya. So, kunyari, gagawa tayo ng imaginary circle na lang. Assuming perfect yung pagkaka-circle ko ha. So, that means this is a circle of radius 1 and another circle of radius 2 and another bigger circle of radius 3. So, assuming perfect yung drawing ko. Yan. Okay. So, kung ipa-plot natin, when pi is 0, we get this 3. So, radius 3. And then when pi over 6, that's 1 plus square root of 3. Square root of 3 is 1 point something. So mga ganito siguro, no? So 2 point something. Ganyan. Okay. And then when this is pi over 4, that is 1 plus square root of 2. Pero alam natin, that is 2 over something. Pero mas maliit yan, so 1 plus square root of 3. So mga ganito siguro, no? And then when pi over 3, that's 2. So mga ganito. Yan. When pi over 2, we get 1. So mga ganito. And then when 2 pi over 3, we get 0. Yan. Pero when 3 pi over 4, that's 1 minus square root of 2. And the result for that is negative value. Mga square root of 2 is 0.5 ata. 0.6. Mga ganon. So 1 point something rather. So 0.4 mga ganito. Pero ang ganito ang trick ha. 3 pi over 4. So dahil negative siya, opposite yung direction. So, dito tayo somewhere. Ganyan. Asan ba yung opposite niya? Mga ganito. Ganyan. And then, when we get the value of 5 pi over 6, that we get this one. So, mga ganito siguro. And then, pi, that is the opposite of pi. So, sa kapila. So, that is 1. So, parang ganito siya, guys. Pag i-graph natin, sundin lang. Assuming ang ganda ng drawing ko, sorry. And then, di ba, alam natin this is symmetric with respect to the polar axis. So therefore, makakahanap ka ng kaparehong ganitong itsura. Assuming ganda ng drawing ko pag ganito. Yan. So, ganyan siya. Siguro, pangit lang siguro yung drawing pag ganito siya. Yan. So, para siyang heart. Nakaganyan. So, this is one of the example of lemmason. If you saw this drawing, we call this lemmason as a looped lemmason. So, this is one type of lemmason. So, may naka-loop sa kanya. Let's have another example. Let us say our graph is 1 plus cosine theta. So cosine pa rin, so therefore this is symmetric with respect to the polar axis. That means I'm gonna draw this one again. So let's say this the pi over 4, the pi over 6, mga ganito siguro, pi over 6, and then this is pi over 3. Pi over 2 ito. So pi over 4, pi over 6, and this is pi over 3, and this is 0. Mga somewhere here siguro is 3 pi over 2. This is 3 pi over 4. And then this is 5 pi over 6. And this is negative pi. Okay. So we only concerned with the values of the theta about the polar axis because, again, they are symmetric with respect to polar axis. Gaawatin ulit natin yung sa baba. Theta and your r. So when theta is 0, ang mangyayari, we get 1, so magiging 2. When theta is pi over 6, we get 1 plus square root of 3 over 2. So, verify nyo na lang ha with the knowledge of your trigonometry if my computation is correct. And then this is pi over 4. I'll get 1 plus square root of 2 over 2. And then this is pi over 3. Pi over 3 kasi is 1/2. So get 3 over 2. And then pi over 2. So that becomes 0. So 1 na lang. And then 2 pi over 3. Magne-negative yung 1/2, no? So natitira sa'yo is 1/2. And then this is 3 pi over 4. 1 minus square root of 2 over 2. And then if this is 5 pi over 6. Is 1 minus square root of 3 over 2. And then you have pi equals 0. So if you want to graph on that, sige, pinakamalaking value dito I think is 2. So ano lang, so circle natin is, ang pinakamalaki is of radius 2. So this is radius 1. Siguro mga ganito ang radius 2. Assuming perfect yung drawing ko. So 0, when this is 0, that is 2. Pi over 6. So mga ganito, 1 plus square root of 3 over 2. So 2 point some, ay mas malaki dapat. Ay tama, sorry. So 1 plus square root of 3 over 2. So that is 2 point something sa mga ganito. And then as malit ng konti. And then 3 over 2, that's 1 and 1/2 sa mga ganito. Assuming ito yung 1 and 1/2. And then pi over 2 is 1. And then 1/2. And then 1 over square root of 3, so mga maliit ng konti. And then pag ganito. And then this one. So parang ganito siya. And because aawatin mo siya, so pag ganito siya. So parang heart nga siya, di ba? So this is a lemmason, and we call this type of lemmason as cardioid. That's it. Okay, another example is that we have the R, 2 plus cosine theta. So yung kanina, tatandaan nyo, that is 1 plus cosine theta. And then yung first is 1 plus 2 cosine theta. So in this case, 2 plus cosine theta. So, just follow the pattern ha. May pattern yan. Bakit ganyan yung binigay kong example. And then, kayo na magbe-verify kasi mag-a-apply lang naman kami yun ng value. Yung drawing niya, pag ganito siya guys. So, parang may konti siyang curve ng ganyan. And then, pag ganito siya, ganyan. So, it looks like a heart, pero hindi talaga siya technically heart. May konti lang siyang gumanon. We call this as convex lemmason. Okay. Basta pag ganito lang ng konti. Lastly, if you have the equation 3 plus 2 cosine theta, ang lalabas na graph niya is ganito. So parang dito konti, dito medyo obvious yung gamay, yung pagka-curve niya. There is a dent, so we call this as dented lemmason. So let us summarize on this. So kunin natin yung mga example na binigay natin kanina. Okay. Yung number 1 na example is that is R equals 1 plus 2 cosine theta. So yung drawing niya is pag ganito. We call this as the loop lemmason. And sa number 2, ang ginawa natin, we have R equals 1 plus cosine theta. And then it looks like a heart. Ganyan. And we call this as cardioid. And so number 3, R equals 2 plus cosine theta. There, it looks like parang ganon. Parang circle siya pero hindi. May pagka-flat dito sa part. Ganyan. We call that as the convex lemmason. The number 4, your R here is 3 plus 2 cosine theta. We call that as parang ganito. Parang may konting dent lang. Ganyan. And we call We call that as dented lemmason. Okay. So how does the pattern would actually tell you for this type of these lemmasons? So if you would like to repattern that as R equals A plus or minus B cosine theta, ganito. So isipin mo, this is the A, this is the B. So in other words, for the first type is mas maliit si A, no, kaysa ni B. So therefore, your A over B, dahil mas malaki si B, therefore this fraction is less than 1. But we know for a fact that our condition is A and B are positive, so therefore this is greater than 0. So in other words, if A over B is less than 1, then yung equation mo lalabas is a loop lemmason. Now, in this case, our A over B here, so 1 and 1, so this means it's equal to 1. So this is always greater than 0. If that happens, then we get the cardioid. And if this is A, yung A over B natin, so your A is 2 over B, which is 1, so greater than 1 yan. Pero, of course, this is less than or equal to 2. And in this case, tama ba? Yes, tama. So in this case, we call that as convex lemmason. In fact, this is, sorry, mali. Greater than or equal to 2. Tama. Yung convex natin is greater than or equal to 2. Kahit wala siyang bound, we don't care about this bound sa taas. Ito lang, greater than or equal to 2. Ang dented lemmason natin is A over B. So parang mas malaki siya sa 1 pero mas maliit siya by 2. So those are the conditions for different types of lemmason. That's it. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. So if you have any questions or clarification, please let me know. And for those who are new to my channel, please subscribe so that you'll be updated on the videos that I'll be uploading very soon. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Have a great day.